So today we're making this beautiful peach Melba Foster. Peach is cooked in the style of a bananas Foster with rum and peach schnapps served on top of raspberry pancakes. So delicious, so easy to make. Let's see how we make it. Just keep watching. All right, we're going to start this recipe by making our pancakes first. So in a bowl, we're going to mix together 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. All right, so now we're going to mix this all together until it's all fully incorporated. All right, so once you got all your dry ingredients mixed together, you can make a little funnel in the middle, and you're going to add 1 egg, 1.5 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract, 1 3/4 cups of milk, whole, skim, 2%. I'm using 2%. All right, and 2 tablespoons of melted but then cooled salted butter. All right, so now we're going to mix this all together till it's all nice and smooth and no lumps. So probably should grab a whisk. That'll probably work better. All right, I'm gonna grab a whisk. All right, so I'm heating up my saute pan, or you can use your griddle if you have that too, that I lightly sprayed with some non-stick cooking spray. All right, so then we're gonna drop about 1/4 cup of batter onto the pan. Get nice and round. Right. So once you start seeing some bubbles appearing, that means it's going to almost be ready to flip, but we're going to do one more thing before we give them a flip. All right, so once you start seeing the bubbles starting to appear, you see them around the edges, you start to get those little bubbles, we're going to throw some fresh raspberries right on top. These are huge raspberries, so I'm not putting that many. They're monster sized. So, this one's a little bit bigger, so we're going to do 4 on this one. All right, so once you see the bubbles forming, it's almost time to give it a flip. Patience. All right, so I think we're almost ready. Nope, not yet. Soon, soon. Very soon. Okay. Almost. All right, so we're gonna let this cook for another 30 seconds. All right, so once you start seeing the bubbles around the sides, they're ready to flip. So carefully, your spatula, and we flip it. Look how cute. So now it's gonna cook the batter on the other side, as well as the raspberries. All right, so we're gonna continue cooking these, and we're gonna cook the rest of them too. All right, so once your pancakes are all done, look at them, it's all nice and airy. See how nice and thick they are? But they're also very, very hot. So I'm gonna stop playing with them until they cool up a little bit. So now we're gonna prep our peaches. I'm using 4 medium-sized peaches, you know, standard. And these are white. I've never cooked with white peaches before, but I can't see that being very different. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna peel these, then cut them in half, take out the pit, and then slice each half into about thirds. So we're gonna get about 6 slices per peach. All right? Just like that. See? Cut each peach into 6 slices. They were so ripe, so the peels just came right off. It's so nice. Like the skins just peeled right off. So beautiful. But I just want to give a special shout out to my friend Emily. They helped inspire this dessert. They made a dessert inspired by my basil peach tart, where they pan fried some peaches with some butter and served it with basil ice cream. And now I turned it into this. So this is how ideas are formed. So thanks, Em. All right, so now we're going to throw this into a saute pan. So in the saute pan, I melted 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. And now we're going to add our peaches. So I'm just going to mix these around a little bit. These peaches look so juicy. Nice. All right, so we're going to let this heat up for a little bit. And then, once you hear the butter starting to sizzle, you're going to add 1 cup of packed brown sugar. Let's get that all in there. We're going to mix this up, make sure we get those peaches nice and coated. This already looks so good. It's starting to melt already. Do you see this? Wow, that looks tasty. All right, so we're going to continue to heat this up. And then, once you got the sugar all nice and bubbly, see that? Almost nearing a boil. You're going to add a 1/4 cup of peach brandy or peach schnapps and a 1/4 cup of a dark rum. So you just pour that right in there. All right. So now you can be fancy and flambe this if you want to do that for your friends. If you're making this as a special dessert, go for it. But I'm not in the mood to set my house on fire. Plus, this isn't the right saute pan either. You need one that's much lower and blah, blah, blah. But the booze cooks right out, but we're going to let this simmer until the peaches get nice and tender. So we're going to let this cook like this probably about 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, but this smells so good. I can't even. All right, so the peaches have been sauteing for about 6 minutes. You can see now they're really nice and tender. So what you're going to do is you're going to take these out, put them in a bowl, so we can continue to reduce the sauce a little bit more until it becomes a nice syrup. But we're going to add one more thing to it. So we're going to continue separating the peaches from the sauce. And then you're going to add about a 1/4 cup of raspberry preserves. We're going to try to get this fully incorporated so you have a nice, beautiful raspberry and peach sauce. See how the preserves are already melting in there? Can you almost taste how good this is going to be already? So we turn up the heat back up just a little bit. All right. So we're just going to let this cook for about another minute. But look at it. So tasty. So ridiculously tasty. That's it. It's ready. So we're going to shut up the heat. Now we're going to allow this to cool for a little bit along with the peaches because everything's still super, super hot. You want to serve this dessert relatively warm-ish, but you don't want it where it's going to peel the people's mouth, the roof of their mouth out. All right, so we got a couple of seconds to kill, a couple minutes at least. So let's make a drink. That's right, it's cocktail time. Yeah! Woo! All right, so for our peach Bellini martini, we're going to add 2 ounces of peach schnapps, 1 ounce of vanilla vodka, 1 ounce of amaretto, about a 1/2 ounce of simple syrup, 1/2 ounce of lime juice just to brighten it up. That's 1/2 ounce. And then the coup d'etat, we're going to throw in some fresh raspberries right inside. All right, so we're going to shake this up and we pour. Look at the little pieces of raspberry in there. Isn't that fun? Or just get stuck in my teeth. All right, moment of truth. Cheers. Ooh, oh, that's nice. If a drink could be elegant, this would be it. You get the peach, you're getting the hits of the raspberry because of the lime juice, and then you have the finish of the amaretto with the vanilla. Oh, it's very nice. I feel so classy drinking this. All right, so we make this drink. Let us know. Enjoy. All right, so we've allowed everything to cool for a little bit, so now it's time to build our dessert. So we have our 2 pancakes on our dish, and we're gonna take some of this beautiful syrup that we made with the raspberries, and the brown sugar. Get this right on there. Oh, look at it. So thick. Oh my. And it smells amazing. A little bit more right there. Yeah. All right, perfect. All right, so now we're gonna top it with some of these sauteed peaches that we strained. We need one more, right? That look good? All right. Then I had every intention of making a basil whipped cream, but I realized I didn't have any whipped cream, so we're gonna do some ice cream instead. Do some of our home churned ice cream right on top like that. Then we're gonna drizzle it. Just some powdered sugar. And there you have your peach Melba Foster. How good does that look? Right? All right. Taste test time. Moment of truth. Those pancakes are so fluffy. So light, but oh. The peaches, the raspberry. It's really nice with the ice cream, not gonna lie. But what a beautiful dessert to make for any special occasion or any day. Like a special occasion like a Tuesday, right? You deserve it. All right, so if you try this recipe, let us know. So yummy. Yes, Lulu? Yes, you're gonna get it too, as are the boys. Everybody's gonna share. You have to share it. You can't have the whole thing by yourself. You can? You sure? That's an awful big dessert for a little dog. Fine. That'll be all for you. I'll make the boys their own plate. Yay.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Poppy's Cucina. Thanks!